Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the difference between UI and UX. The other day someone commented on my post asking if UI UX designers code. So I decided to put together this presentation explaining what UI and UX is all about. Okay, so first of all, UI stands for user interface, while UX stands for user experience. They are two different things. So let me read what I have here. UI is about how a product looks, while UX is about how it feels to use it. Both UI and UX are important because they work together to create digital products that are not only visually appealing but also easy and enjoyable to use. Now moving on to UI design. UI, like I said earlier, stands for user interface. So think of UI as the look and feel of a digital product like a website or an application. It's what users see when they interact on their screens. The UI elements include buttons, colors, icons, typography, which is also known as fonts, and images. UI designers focus on making the interface visually appealing and easy to use, while UX is user experience. UX is all about how users feel while they interact with a digital product. It is all about the overall experience of using the product, from how easy it is to find what you're looking for and how enjoyable it is to interact with. UX designers work to understand users' needs and behaviors, and they design the product in a way that meets those needs and create a positive experience. So now, UI is called user interface. Those are the things that you see when you interact with a digital product. Like I said, digital product could be a mobile application, it could be a website. Okay, so now what the things you see when interacting with those products is what we call the UI, and those things contain elements like buttons, colors, icons, typography, images. So when you're using an application, you definitely come across buttons, come across icons and typography. Those are the things that makes up UI, and you cannot design without these elements. You cannot have a digital product without these elements. Okay, so now how you feel as a user when you're interacting with a particular digital product is what we call the UX. If you're struggling to use a mobile application, any mobile application at all, then it means that application has a bad UX. So we're going to mention digital products that has good UX. We'll mention applications like OPay, we'll mention applications like PalmPay, applications like AliExpress and the likes. There are many other digital products that has good UX. Okay, so now if you're using an application and you find yourself struggling to navigate through that product, then it means it has a bad UX. So as a UI UX designer, you need to strive towards making products that are not only visually appealing but also has good user experience. So to do that, what are you going to do? You're going to start by making a deep research before getting started with anything. You can meet with people around you, ask questions, look at trends, like what are the things that users are used to, because users don't want to learn new things. They want to keep doing what they are used to. What are your struggles? What did you struggle with when using e-commerce applications? Ask them questions like that, and that will help you design a user-friendly application. Okay, so that's about the definition of UI UX. Now moving to the next phase, I had to put this together to explain what UI stands for, okay, and UX also. Okay, now this application is made up of different elements. We have buttons, we have colors, we have icons and images. Okay, so what makes this interface special is how you interact with it. Okay, let's move to the next phase. So this is the splash screen. So to get to the next screen, which is the home page, what are we going to do? I'll have to click on this button over here to take me to the next screen, which is the home page. Okay, so now as a user, I'm just entering this app for the first time and I find this shoe beautiful. I like it and I want to buy it. So before I buy it, I'll have to select my size and maybe choose a different color. I don't want this color. I don't want white and black. I want a different color. So to do that, I'll have to click on this card ready to take me to the next page where I can select the color of my choice and my shoe size. So I can click on here to see other colors. and I can also come to this area and select my shoe size. To go back to the home page, we'll have to click on this icon over here to take me back to the home page. So now imagine that that back icon is not there. You know that you're making your user struggle. I want to go back to the home page and I can't find any icon that will take me back to the next page. Then it means I'll have to start thinking of what to do next. Having that icon there in the first place is a good UX. So now another thing is, I'm looking for a particular shoe, but I can't find the shoe here. And let's now imagine that this search field is not here and I'm looking for a particular shoe. Will I have to start scrolling to find what I'm looking for? So this search field is here to help me easily find what I'm looking for. So that is another good UX. So another thing you should look out for is all the things that will make the life of your users easy when using your products. Okay, so moving on to the next. For those that are thinking of getting started but don't know how to go about it, this is one of the best courses out there that will teach you everything UX. Okay, just go on Google, search for Coursera, then search for Google UX course, then you bring it out, then you see this section where you can enroll. So presently there's a 7 days free trial going on. So they had one last month, so they're currently having another one this month. So I don't know if they'll have another one next month. You can be on the lookout for that. But after registering and doing the 7 days free trial with them, you have to pay to continue learning. But for those that don't have the financial capacity to pay or to get the course, you can register for financial aid. Then after registering, there'll be a form for you to fill. After filling the form, you can now wait for like some days, then you'll get back to you after like a week or two. I can't remember. Then you get back to you after like a week or two, then you can now start your course, and it is self-paced. You can learn it at any time. You can be working and also learning. Okay, easy to understand. Anybody can understand this course. It is not something that is difficult to learn. So you can pause this part and read through how to register. Then after that, after some days, they'll get back to you. They'll send you an email where you can now start learning. So that's that for UX. But for UI, these are the tutorials you can check out on YouTube. The first one on my list is Joseph Brendan's 10 hours tutorial. You can check it out on YouTube. It is very explanatory, very easy. Anybody can understand this tutorial if you can devote time, and you definitely learn 1 or 2 things, and that way you can kickstart your career, UI UX career. Okay, so another one to check out is this Figma in under 24 hours. This was the first tutorial I watched and it really helped me. Then the second one I watched was Joseph Brendan's course, and that really changed my design game also. So you can also check out this Figma Essentials. You can check it out. You can also check out Miss Cole's tutorial on YouTube. Miss Cole is also a very good designer and it teaches well. So these 4 tutorials, try checking them out on YouTube. Try to not get overwhelmed with all the materials out there. They're starting out. There are going to be many tutorials and materials out there to check out, but try to not overwhelm yourself with all the tutorials. Just try and take them one after the other. If you're learning UX now, stick to the UX. If you're learning UI now, stick to the UI. Okay, don't rush, and you can always slide into my DM and ask me questions if you have any. Okay, and also I have a YouTube channel where I post tutorials, so you can also check that out and follow me, guys. Like my videos, also share with your friends that are also thinking of starting out. So that's all, guys. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope this video will help you do something for yourself. Okay, so see you in my next one. Have a lovely week ahead. Bye.